Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emma, also known as Made in the Moment. At the end of every month on my TikTok and Instagram, I post a video where I sort of show all of the things that I made in a month. And I thought it would be fun to do kind of a similar version on here, but where I can sit down and talk a little bit about each of them. I know other creators have made videos like this, so I'll link some of the ones below that I've seen. I think it'll be fun to just sort of talk about the things that I made. All of the patterns will be linked down below, as well as the yarn that I use. And if you have any other questions, you can leave a comment below. I'll be posting my normal kind of wrap-up video on TikTok and Instagram as well, so if you want to see those, then go ahead and follow me on those platforms. And I will give a little disclaimer that it is March 23rd right now, so I am going to show you a couple of projects that are not completely finished, but that I think I will finish by the end of the month, just so you know, in case you're interested. But let me know what you think about this kind of video where I just kind of sit down and chat about my projects. I'm going to go through my projects in chronological order when I finished them. So the first project that I finished in March is the Walk the Line top, which was a test knit for Kara's Knit. Kara? I don't know. This was a test knit. The pattern is out now, so if you want to make it, then you can. Let me just put it on really quick so you can see what it looks like. Here's what it looks like on. I'm still thinking about adding little cap sleeves. The pattern is originally a sweater, but I just made it into a little vest because I thought that it would be fun. But I made this with my huge cone of mohair from eBay that I got over the summer. It is double-stranded, so it's pretty thick. So I might want to also make another one of these that's a little bit more lightweight for the summer. But honestly, for now, it's still pretty cold, so I can wear this for a while. I also potentially will add buttons at some point instead of the safety pins, but I also just sort of like how it looks. They're a little edgy, I don't know. But yeah, this was a really fun one to make. It was my first ever test knit, which was super fun. I actually did another test knit this month, and I'm doing another one next month, even though I told myself I wouldn't apply to any. But once you see the other one, you'll know why I had to apply. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. The next piece I finished was this T-Rex t-shirt. This one kind of speaks for itself. It's awesome. I made it for my boyfriend's size, so it's kind of big. I'll try it on anyway, just so you can see what it looks like. So yeah, this guy is a nice oversized t-shirt. I made it with Lion Brand, the Schitt's Creek yarn that I got from Joann's. They sent it to me for free, and it's 100% acrylic yarn, which, sometimes the texture of that I don't really like. But yeah, this one is really soft, and I've been working on the design for a while now. I actually made this graph during the Super Bowl while I was watching it. But yeah, I have a pattern for this right now that's in testing, and it should be out by the end of April. The next project I finished, you have probably seen a lot of this if you follow me on TikTok especially, but also if you follow me on Instagram. It is the infamous Baja Blast sweater. So this sweater is cool because all of the yarn was from thrifted sweaters that I unraveled and then reknit. It's my first attempt at color work like this, so I don't know, it's not perfect. There's some spots that could use some work, but overall, I'm really, really happy with how it turned out. Let me try it on so I can show you how it fits. Yeah, it kind of fits perfectly. I love the little puff on the sleeves and just how it's a little bit cropped, but not too cropped. The pattern is by Taro Knits on Instagram. It's the Jester Sweater. And I really recommend it for a nice beginner knit sweater. This one was a really long project, so even though I'm including it in this video, I didn't start it in March. I started it probably in December or January. So it's been a long one. But I'm really excited that it's finally done and I can finally wear it. The next project I finished was also a test knit. This was a test knit for Lisu Knits on Instagram. It's called the Bogey Birdie sweater. It is a drop stitch sweater with garter stitch and stuff, and it's just so cool. Such a cool design. Again, let me put it on so you can see. Please ignore all of my like ends that are sticking out. I will weave those in eventually. I just think this is such a cool sweater, and I really like the color of this yarn. It's so soft. It's a merino wool. I'll link it below. I can't remember the color of it off the top of my head, but it's just, I love this design. I love the drop stitches that are like super open in some spots, and I think this is nice as like a layering piece for kind of this time of year, but then also once it gets warmer as like more of a standalone piece with like a tank top underneath it, because there's like actually some airflow. But yeah, I really like this one, and now you can see why I had to test knit it. This took me probably 10 hours. I've been pretty bad about like keeping track of how much time things take, but I think that's about how long it took. The drop stitches were kind of new, but this was really fun, and I actually started this project during one of my performances. Like I was waiting backstage and I cast on, and I worked on this one a lot when I was like hanging out with friends and stuff, so it has good memories attached to it as well. And this pattern is not out yet as of now, but I think that it should be coming out like near the beginning of April, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Definitely follow the creator on Instagram for more pattern updates. The next thing I finished is this cute mohair set. So it's a like two-tone bralette, and then my wavy color block sweater, but as a little cropped t-shirt instead. I had this idea kind of floating around in my head for a really long time, and I finally had the chance to actually do it. I am so excited about how it looks. And I tried something different with the back, where I didn't join these in the round with slip stitches. I like left it open and then sewed it together at the end, and so there's like a really nice straight line on the back. If you've made this pattern, then you know what I'm talking about, where like usually you can like see where the color changes are. But I think this is cool. I do need to make some updates to that pattern, so that will definitely be something that I add once I do that. But yeah, here's what the bralette looks like on. As you can see, I haven't weaved in like any ends on this because I just haven't gotten around to it. I just used like a basic bralette cup pattern and then did 5 rows of double crochets, and I kind of extended them back a little more. I don't really want to like tie the whole thing right now, but you get the idea. I think it's really cute. I love these colors together. And then the t-shirt is just, it's so cute. I'm so happy with how this turned out. It came out like exactly how I wanted it to. This yarn is Diablo Mohair from Hobby. It was not gifted to me. I got it on sale, and I actually bought way too much because I thought that it was going to take a lot more. I thought I was going to use the yarn like double stranded on here, and I ended up just doing single stranded because I like how like flowy and light it is. That's kind of why I ended up making the bralette, but I do have enough that I may end up making like shorts or something to go with it as well. And I was thinking it might be cute to make like a little two-tone headband too, so I have like a whole outfit. The next thing I want to talk about is actually not a finished project yet, but I unraveled another sweater. This one is 100% cashmere, and I also dyed it. So this was my first experience using dyes, and I used Rit dye from Joann's. This is also not sponsored, although if they want to send me some dye, I really enjoyed it. This used to be like kind of a light pink, very like grandma, you know, whatever. It wasn't really my color. I'll put like a picture of it up here so you can see what it looked like before. I have not figured out the exact perfect thing to make with it yet, but I'm really leaning towards some sort of like little cable knit cardigan. I feel like that would be so cute, like a little cropped cardigan thing for, again, like spring, summer kind of time. But yeah, this is all I have, so I don't know, might not quite be enough for a cardigan. Maybe like a short sleeve cardigan. I don't know, but it's so soft, and I'm really happy with how the color came out. And then another thing that I made is this little, I don't know, square placemat thing. I made this as a part of my graph tutorial, and I just think it's really cute. I've been using it as like a little place to put my candles on, but I think it would also look really good as like a plant mat thing, so your plants don't like leak onto your shelves. But also I feel like this could be cute. You know, you could use this design and make a cute little like tank top or bandeau or something. Obviously like bigger than this. But yeah, I just thought this was cute and I would like throw it in because I made it this month and it's cute. Another thing that I finally finished this month is this plant holder for my giant monstera. I'm gonna lift it up so you can see. But here it is. I haven't like weaved in the ends or anything, but I think it's really cute. I will link the tutorial that I used down below, but yeah, it's cute. Just like a little sweater for my big monstera plant. Okay, and like I said before, there's a couple of projects that aren't quite finished, but they're like really close, so I'm gonna show them to you anyway. The first one is this sweater that I've been knitting the past couple days. Whenever I try and talk about it, I'm like speechless. This is just like a little freehand top-down sweater that I started with crochet and then added in some like knit sections that I think just looks so cool. This sleeve is still attached to the needles, that's why it's like pulling down all weird, but this is what the other sleeve will look like eventually. Let me put it on just so you can see. Yeah, I've been wanting to make a knit and crochet sweater for a while, and this is like exactly what I was thinking. The pink mohair and the black yarn is from a little yarn shop called Northampton Wools in Northampton, Massachusetts. This stripe of mohair is Wool and the Gang Take Care mohair in, I think the color is called Lovely Lilac. And I got this from Lapin, if you say it the French way. They were doing a like yarn de-stash sale on their story, so I got that from them. And then this stripe is leftover from my Bogey Birdie sweater. And I've pretty much used up all of the yarn now that I had for that. I'm really excited about how this one looks. I know I spent a lot of time talking about the yarn, but I feel like that's the main thing. I don't have a pattern for this. I probably won't. But if you have any questions about how I did any of the bits of it, let me know. Maybe I'll make like a little TikTok tutorial or something of how to do crochet and knit together. But yeah, it's so pretty. It's so soft. Okay, I had to do a little costume change for this one. This next one is also a work in progress. It's like pretty close to being done, but for some reason I just have not been able to like get myself to sit down and finish them. But these are pants, like super scrappy pants. And I made these for my friend's Coachella outfit, which will also include this bralette. I'm trying really hard not to flashy right now. I think I'm gonna add some other sections just so it has a little bit more coverage. But I'm gonna put these on and show you what they look like. I don't really know the best way to like model these and get my whole body in frame, so I'm gonna stand on this stool and try and show you parts of them. So I know my head is out of frame and I'm gonna keep talking. All of these are natural fibers. Most of it is like wool or cotton. This brown is some alpaca from eBay. This yarn is mohair from A Wild Offering. Hopefully you can see that. But yeah, I think these are really cool. I am going to make them a little bit longer and then add some sort of like a drawstring. Here is a shot of like the whole pants a little better. They're just so cool. They're pretty lightweight for like how much stuff is on them. But yeah, I really like them. I'm super proud of these. That's everything that I made this month. Thank you so much for watching this if you made it this far. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my other videos. Probably by the time this is uploaded, I will also have uploaded my monthly recap TikTok/reel, so feel free to go check that out. Let me know if you like videos like this. This is really fun to make, and let me know which one of these makes was your favorite.